Hi, day 6. A couple updates I figured I'd just give here. I know that a lot of you guys have been added to the group recently, but one of the things I've been working through since October was food sensitivity testing, migraines, eczema, anxiety, and I'd cut out a bunch of foods and then reintroduced them and found out that wheat, so not necessarily gluten, but wheat itself, was causing my migraines, but then some of the other foods I was able to put back in small quantities. Well, last night I was like, this has been such a stressful week, and it's funny, I read about it in my book this morning. She called it moral licensing for bad habits. Anyways, it's been such a stressful week. It's Friday. We made it through the week of homeschooling. I'm gonna have some ice cream with Ben. So I have been having limited dairy, but last night I had not a huge bowl, we have little tiny, little miniature bowls, but I had ice cream last night, and I woke up this morning to really itchy fingers, So the first time I've had that in a while. So apparently dairy is my eczema. I mean, it makes sense. Dairy does inflammation, but it's interesting because I have a threshold. Also, I woke up feeling kind of like when my eyes opened this morning, I'm like, ooh, I feel gross, and then I remember the ice cream. So moral of the story is it wasn't worth it. But I also wanted to update you, day 10 of no nail biting. It's really easy when you are told don't put your fingers anywhere near your face because you could get sick, to just say no to something, which is proof that I didn't have to be biting my nails all along, because now I'm just not doing it, right? So proof that it's not about willpower, it's just about us having, just coming up with some sort of an excuse, not excuse, but a reason to start a habit or stop a habit. Okay, so today for 5's, we're gonna start, we did this the other day, but this is like all-time favorite stretch for headaches and just tension. A lot of people with sitting at a desk or just feeling stressed. So it stretches right here. What you do is you take one hand, put it behind your back, palm face out, knuckles touching your back, take the other hand, and then just drop that shoulder, pull your head towards your opposite shoulder, and feel that stretch. For me, I'm super tight all through my upper body, so I feel it down my neck, but I actually kind of feel it down through my chest and down through my biceps as well. I apologize for my outfit today. I realize that I'm wearing a white shirt and it's see-through and you can see my pants and my bra underneath it, but I don't really care because what I care most about is delivering these videos to everybody in the group. All right, come back, other hand, and then pull over. So standing up nice and tall, pull those abdominal muscles in and up. Just because we're stretching our back doesn't mean you want to forget about engaging those other muscles. So you're not like tugging on your head here, it's just a light pull. Drop that shoulder, and again, you'll feel it down through your neck. But I also, because I'm so tight, feel it through my shoulder, through my chest, and down my biceps a little bit. I love that. If you feel like you're getting headaches, especially tension headaches, or just feeling tight here throughout the day, highly, highly recommend doing that several times throughout the day. So our first move is going to be a combination of the inchworm and the push-up. And I know I had mentioned in one of the videos, if you get lightheaded, just stay down on the ground. Don't bring yourself back to standing between each set. So we're going to stand tall, shoulder blades down, belly button pulls in and up, dropping our chin to our chest, roll those shoulders forward. So you'll feel a bit of a stretch as you come down, and then walk out without letting your hips wiggle from left to right, coming into a plank position. So that means your hips are level with your body. You can stay on your toes, drop one knee or drop both knees. We'll do 3 push-ups. So lead with your chest, lower that chest down, and lift right back up. Engage those abdominal muscles and inner thighs. Inhale down, exhale up. Remember, it's not a head up or a hip up. You're lowering your chest to the ground. After that 3rd push-up, walk yourself back either to your feet. If you're one of those people that gets lightheaded, walk your feet and then back out to the plank. Everybody else, bring yourself to standing. Shoulder blades come back and down. We'll do 2 more sets like that. So stand up tall, chin tucks toward your chest, walk out, engaging through your chest, but feeling that stretch through the back of your legs as well. 3 push-ups. You can stay on your toes or drop one or both knees down. You'll notice on my toes, my range of motion is a little less. So let's walk our hands back in. So that's a choice that you make. Can you do them on your toes, but have to limit your range of motion for better form? Would you rather do them on your knees? So let's do one more here. Chin tucks toward your chest. Walk out. Again, toes or knees. You'll notice my heart rate is getting up as I start to huff and puff a little bit. Totally normal. If it's happening to you, there's nothing wrong with you. It's totally normal. So we've got those 3 push-ups, and then I'm gonna have you press your hips back into a child's pose. The next move, many of you should have known was coming if you knew me. We're doing burpees, but I'm gonna give you lots of choices. So let's make our way back to standing. Lots of choices. So don't let the word burpee scare you. Hopefully this outfit's okay for this. So first choice would actually be reverse lunge, arms come up, and then switch. By bringing your arms up, you're gonna get your heart rate up, similar to what one of the goals of the burpee is. Second choice, you can just speed that up a little bit. Maybe add a little hop, okay? Third choice, so getting to the traditional burpee, hands come down, and you can step out, step in, stand up. Final choice, down, pop those legs out, pop them in, stand up. So get started when you figure out what you're gonna be doing. I will add on a little. You can add a jump. So this is intense cardio. Pick one of those options. Take a break if you need to. Modify at any point. So maybe you do some jumps and then you think, okay, I need to step. So just do what works for you when it works and modify as needed. 2 more. Last one. And then make your way to standing. Oh gosh, okay. Third move. Catch your breath a little bit. So hopefully that woke up everybody's heart. Next we do traveling squat. So feet parallel, hips width apart. Sink those hips down, up, wide stance, and stand. Together, narrow squat, stance apart. Okay, so we're just doing narrow, wide, narrow, wide. Remember, lengthen spine, push those hips back. Weight is evenly on our feet, but a little bit more maybe in your heels, because we want to make sure that our knees are not coming in front of our toes. So that's what not to. Keep that chest up. Get a little lower. We've got just a few more here, so get really low. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. So those moves, you should have felt the last 2 in your thighs. We're just gonna stretch out through those thighs. Knees point down, hold one foot, chest up, shoulder blades down, belly button to spine. Keep those hips level with the ground. You can always grab a bar, or say a bar, who has a bar? I'm looking at a bar. You can grab a chair, a wall, your child's head, whatever, to stay balanced, and then switch to the other side. So if you need to hold on to something, like I'm holding on to my mini fridge, you can hold that foot, knees down, meaning we're not like this. That looks ridiculous, but it's fairly common that happens. So you're stretching through the front of that thigh, okay? Keep those knees pointed down. So we also don't want to be like this. You won't feel it, and you'll also risk hurting your back. So again, speaking of our back, belly button to spine, stand up nice and tall. Lower that leg down. All right, that was our Saturday edition. So I'll post this video. Happy Saturday, everybody. If you're in Connecticut, stuff got really real last night with some mandated shutdowns. So I keep reminding myself, it's not stopping us from working out. It's not stopping us from heading outside with our kids, if we've got kids or our pets or just ourselves. It's not dangerous to go outside. So bringing it back to reality. I know there's a mix of anxiety, people thinking, okay, maybe this is no big deal. And then people that are in the healthcare system that are like, okay, well, this is what it is, and and we really have no control over it. So wherever you are mentally with that, and there's all sorts of things that I probably didn't mention, just remember, you can move your body. Nobody's stopping you from moving your body. And given that this is a respiratory issue, I'm just reminding myself, the more I take care of my lungs, the stronger they'll be if anything does happen. Similar to when I was pregnant with both Thomas and Teddy, I reminded myself that the more I moved, the more my blood flowed, the more their blood was flowing, and the better their lungs would be for when they were born. So just remember, taking care of yourself is always important, not more important now than ever, always important, but there's a real compelling reason right now to take care of yourself. So with that being said, happy Saturday.